Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about translating idioms. Introduction to idioms. Idioms can be defined as phrases with figurative meanings that may not be clear from the individual words. They reflect cultural nuances and are essential for language fluency. The examples of idioms are the first is break the ice. This means to initiate conversation. Spill the beans. It means to reveal a secret. Bite the bullet. To face a difficult situations. Under the weather. To feel unwell. The ball is in your court. It is your turn to decide or act. And let's talk about the importance of idioms. Idioms is related to cultural significance or is provide cultural significance, such as reflection of cultural nuances. This means that idioms reflect historical events, custom, and shared experiences unique to a culture, offering insight into values and worldwide. For examples, idiom like kick the bucket. This means to die, yeah, from Old English slang. And for everyday life, we can also give example like hit the hay, hit the hay or go to bed, yeah, from bed stuffed with hay. And for humor and creativity, for example, raining cats and dogs, yeah, for heavy rain. And turn to communicative impact here. Idioms also provide enhancement for language proficiency. Yeah. This means that idioms add color, emphasis, and nuances to language, improving fluency. Yeah. This includes natural speech. Using idioms make conversation more natural, and it also provides contextual understanding. Idiom helps grasp conversation context and meaning. And for social connections, idioms also deepens understanding of language and culture, as well as avoiding misunderstanding. Idiom prevent literal misinterpretations. Yeah. For examples, idioms like break a leg. Yeah. This means good luck before a performance. Piece of cake. This means describe a task as very easy. And challenge in translating idioms. Um, Literal versus figurative meaning. A difficulty in word-for-word translations. Idioms often have figurative meanings unrelated to their literal words. For example, spill the beans. Literal meaning, this means direct words used in the idiom, such as spill the beans means to drop beans. Yeah? And a figurative meaning, this constitute idiomatic meanings, such as to reveal a secret, which can be unrelated to the literal words. And translating idioms word for word can lead to confusion or loss of meaning. And in terms of cultural context, yeah, idiom provides importance of cultural understanding, or it's related to the importance of cultural understanding. Idioms are culturally embedded, requiring knowledge of local custom and history. It's constitute cultural references, yeah, often reference local tradition or historical events like barking up the wrong tree. Yeah? And cultural perceptions. Different cultures may express similar concept with different metaphors, like a piece of cake. Yeah, this is only known. This is not known in Indonesia, but this is known in English-speaking countries, yeah, especially United States, United Kingdoms, yeah, something like that. And examples to illustrate challenge. Um, the literal versus figurative. English break the ice, initiate conversation, but in Bahasa Indonesia, the literal meaning is memecahkan es. Yeah, this is not quite correct because this is literal meaning. The correct one is mencairkan suasana. This is concerned with figurative. language. Yeah. Uh, the second one is cultural context. English is like kick the bucket. Yeah. To die. But in Bahasa Indonesia, literally it means menendang ember, yeah, which is not quite correct to represent the meaning of kick the bucket in English. Yeah. The correct one is meninggal dunia, yeah, meninggal dunia is figurative idioms. And let's talk about strategies to overcome the challenge. The first one is to find equivalent idioms. Okay, equivalent, so the same idioms, and explain the meaning as well as adapting to cultural context. Yeah. And let's turn to strategies for translating idioms uh, in details. Yeah. The first is finding equivalent idioms, such as looking for idioms in the target language with similar meanings. For example, raining cats and dogs. Yeah. This means hujan deras. Yeah. Literally, it means hujan anjing dan kucing, but it means hujan deras. Yeah. So the benefits of it is to maintain cultural flavor and expressiveness. Yeah. The second strategy for translating idiom is paraphrasing. Explain the idiom's meaning directly in the target language. For example, spill the beans. This means membongkar rahasia, yeah. And the benefits of this paraphrasing strategy is to ensure accurate meaning even if idiomatic expression is lost. And let's talk about adapting to context. Yeah, this is another strategy. Uh, you have to modify the idiom to fit the cultural context of the target language. Yeah. For example, carrying coals to Newcastle, membawa garam ke laut in bahasa Indonesia. Yeah. Um, makes the idiom more relatable and meaningful to the target audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have done and we have talked about finding equivalent idioms, paraphrasing, and adapting to context as strategies, yeah, to translate. Yeah. And the example of idioms translations, um, the slide will help you understand how idioms are translated between English and target language. We will look at common idioms in both language and their translation, highlighting the strategy we've discussed here. For example, English to target language like Bahasa Indonesia. We will start by examining some common English idioms and how they are translated into the target language. This will demonstrate the different strategy we can use, such as finding equivalent idioms, paraphrasing, or adapting to context. Like break the ice, yeah. This to initiate conversations in social setting, mencairkan suasana, hit the nail on the head, to be exactly right about something, tepat sasaran ya in bahasa. Bite the bullet, yeah, to end their painful experience with courage, yeah. Menelan pil pahit, yeah, this is in bahasa Indonesia. Piece of cake, something very easy to do. Uh, gampang seperti membalikkan tangan, ya. This meaning in bahasa Indonesia. Spill the beans, ya. To reveal secret, ya. Membongkar rahasia. Okay, list of idiom in the target language and the English translation. These are the examples, yeah. Um, the target language is buah bibir, yeah. But in English, literal meaning fruit the lips, yeah. But in English, you have to translate it uh, talk of the towns, yeah. In bahasa, you say angkat tangan, yeah. Literal English is raise hands, but English to give up. Kambing hitam, literal meaning, literal English is black goat, yeah. But English idiom is scapegoat. Okay, gantung sepatu, yeah. Literal English is hang up shoes, but idiom is the right idiom is to retire. Banting tulang, yeah. The literal meaning in English is throw bones, yeah. But idioms terms is to work very hard, yeah. Throw bones, yeah. To work very hard, yeah. Banting tulang. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.